Sleep deprivation has been tied to some of the biggest accidents of recent times. For example, the 1979 Three Mile Island nuclear accident, the 1989 Exxon Valdez oil spill, and even the 1986 nuclear meltdown in Chernobyl, Russia. Sleep deprivation is a sleep condition that causes for a lack of sleep in a person, and it can either be acute or chronic. Sleep deprivation is a serious medical condition that has diverse causes, various side effects, and a wide range of treatments. In order to understand the significance of sleep deprivation on the body, we must first understand the causes for it. Sleep deprivation has a numerous amount of causes. In today's society, the use of technology has become much more prevalent. This technology utilizes blue lights, and blue light technology, as opposed to natural lights, according to Healthline, reduces the amount of melatonin in the body, which is also the sleep hormone. Along with the science behind this technology, using technology such as phones or watching TV while we're in bed just keeps the mind off going to sleep and makes us focus on other things rather than just falling asleep. This keeps us up at night and causes for a lack of sleep for many people. Another cause for a lack of sleep is the everyday stress such as work or school. Stress is a main contributor in many conditions such as sleep deprivation. The stress hormone cortisol, when increased in the body, decreases the sleep hormone melatonin, and this is one of the many hormone imbalances that is created throughout sleep deprivation. The last of the main causes being the common sleep disorders. Insomnia is a sleep disorder that causes the body to not be able to fall asleep and makes it very hard for the body to fall asleep and also to stay asleep at night. Roughly 60 million Americans are affected by this sleep disorder. One of the others being sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is where a sleeper is already asleep, but they stop breathing while sleeping, and then that causes them to wake up and causes for many restless and sleepless nights among these people. Now knowing the causes for sleep deprivation, we can talk about the side effects of it. Chronic sleep deprivation leads to various mental, emotional, and physical side effects. The mental side effects from loss of sleep may occur within just one night of an insufficient amount of sleep. While affected by lack of sleep, it is 6 times harder to retain information than a person who's getting 8 hours of sleep every night. There are also severe emotional side effects that come along with sleep deprivation. There have been major ties drawn between mental illness and chronic lack of sleep. According to WebMD, people who get 6 hours of sleep every night are 6 times more likely to become depressed throughout their life than a person who's getting 8 hours of sleep. Lastly, there's a list of various physical side effects that arise from no sleep. Lack of sleep will cause for a weakened immune system throughout the body and will cause for people to become ill much more easily than someone who's getting a sufficient amount of sleep every night. Another one of these physical side effects being those imbalance in hormones throughout the body. As stated earlier, cortisol, the stress hormone, is increased when sleep is lacking. But another one of these examples is when melatonin is decreased as a result of this stress hormone increasing. Leptin, or the fat-burning hormone in the body, is decreased as well. And this causes for a weight gain in people who are getting a lack of sleep. Now that we understand the many different causes and effects, we may talk about the different treatments that are available for sleep deprivation. There are many different approaches that can be taken in order to treat sleep deprivation. Of all the causes for lack of sleep deprivation, your common person is just affected by the not enough time in the day. This can't be fixed, obviously, so we just must work on our time management skills. Time management is obviously a very important life skill in people, and it can be learned throughout life. As recommended by many doctors, though, just keeping the technology and electronics away from the bedroom is the best idea. Keeping the phone away from the bed will keep the mind more focused on sleeping rather than being on your phone at night. Apart from time management, and also the technology, there's the sleep disorders like insomnia and sleep apnea. These can't be cured as easily, but unfortunately there's not much that can naturally be done for these sleep disorders, but we can prescribe medication. There are medicinal drugs that can be used in order to treat sleep apnea and insomnia, but not cure it. After speaking about the causes, effects, and treatments of sleep deprivation, we now have a better understanding of sleep deprivation as a whole. Sleep is a vital necessity required for the body. It is a need next to food and water. There are many different causes and many different effects of sleep deprivation on the body. There are many potential treatments that can be taken in order to treat it. And lack of sleep is a serious medical condition that is not taken as seriously as it should be. Getting the correct amount of sleep each and every night should be a priority for everyone, seeing as though health is our top priority. Lastly, I'll leave you with this question. Are you really getting the sleep that you need?